Welcome. Today we will discuss phyllotaxy. What is phyllotaxy? Phyllotaxy means the mode of arrangement of leaves on the stem or branches is called phyllotaxy, otherwise called phyllotaxy. In angiosperms, mainly three types of phyllotaxy or phyllotaxy we can see. The first one is alternate phyllotaxy or filottaxy, opposite phyllotaxy, and world phyllotaxy. An alternative phyllotaxy is again divided into two, that is alternate disticus and alternate spiral. And opposite is also divided into opposite superposed and opposite decussate. We will see one by one. What is alternate phyllotaxy? In alternate phyllotaxy means a single leaf arises at each node. That is arranged in an alternate manner. As in the case of Polyalthea longifolia, as in the case of Anonas comosa, custard apple, there you can see a single leaf arises at each node. They are arranged in an alternate manner, but they are placed in a single plane. This type of alternate phyllotaxy is called alternate disticus. And another one is hibiscus rosa sinensis, otherwise called shoe flower. There a single leaf arises at each node, but they are arranged in a spiral manner. Such type of alternate phyllotaxy or phyllotaxy is called alternate spiral. Do you follow me? Alternate phyllotaxy means single leaf arises at each node and they are arranged in an alternate manner, and they are of two types. One is alternate disticus and another one is alternate spiral. In alternate disticus, typical example is Polyalthea longifolia, Anonas comosa, custard apple. Alternate spiral in the case of hibiscus rosa sinensis. Could you follow me? Then second one is opposite. What is opposite phyllotaxy? Paired leaves arises at each node, right? Paired leaves arises at each node. In the case of Psidium kojava, in the case of Psidium, paired leaves arises at each node and they are placed in a single plane. Such a type of opposite phyllotaxy is called opposite superposed. Opposite superposed. See? Opposite superposed. And paired leaves arranged at right angles to the next upper or lower pair. Such a type of opposite phyllotaxy is called opposite decussate, as in the case of Ixora. There you can see this opposite decussate phyllotaxy. What is opposite decussate phyllotaxy? Paired leaves arranged at right angles to the next upper or lower pair. Such a type of phyllotaxy, opposite phyllotaxy, is called opposite decussate phyllotaxy. Could you follow me? The next one is world phyllotaxy. What is world phyllotaxy? More than two leaves arises at each node. More than two leaves arises at each node. As in the case of Nerium. Nerium, there you can see three leaves arises at each node. As in the case of Alamanda, there you can see four leaves arises at each node. As in the case of Alstonia scolaris, you can 6 leaves arises at each node. And such a type of phyllotaxy is called world phyllotaxy, as it is called world phyllotaxy. Would you follow me? This is the type of filottaxy we can see in the case of angiosperms. With this, filottaxy is over. The next class we will discuss on different types of the tip of leaves, margin of leaves, base structure of leaves, and various appendages seen on the surface of leaves. That all we will discuss in the next class. Thank you very much.